Political Killings Task Team brought two cases before court. One on the attempted murder of Tebogo Tobejane and the other on the murder of DJ Sumbody, as well as his two bodyguards, Sibusiso Mkwena, as well as Sandile Mieza. On the first case, in terms of the attempted murder of Tebogo Tobejane, we have added a fifth suspect that appeared this morning and has been charged with money laundering, a 23-year-old female who is the daughter of one of the hitmen that was arrested in connection with the attempted murder of Tebogo Tobejane. In relation to the second case, which is the murder of DJ Sumbody and his two bodyguards, we have arrested four suspects. All four suspects were arrested yesterday, Monday afternoon in Gauteng. They have appeared in court today, and they have been charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, possession of unlicensed firearms, as well as ammunition. What is interesting is that the same suspects that were arrested for the murder of 30-year-old Armand Swart, who was working for an engineering company in Vereeniging, are the same suspects that are arrested in connection with the murder of DJ Sumbody and his two bodyguards. So if I can give you a brief background. So on the day that Armand Swart was killed on the 17th of April 2024, within 3 hours, Gauteng organized crime managed to track down three suspects. During the arrest, they managed to seize one AK-47 as well as three pistols. Those firearms have been in custody since. They were immediately seized and taken for ballistics testing. And those three hitmen were arrested on that particular day. Fast forward to December 2024, the SAPS Political Killings Task Team is then requested to come and assist Gauteng organized crime detectives with this particular investigation of Armand Swart. They get involved, they then seize these firearms, they take them for second opinion for ballistics testing. Those firearms come positive on the case of DJ Sumbody and the murder of DJ Sumbody and his two bodyguards. They were positively linked, and at this stage, all those four firearms, including the one AK-47, is linked to at least 10 high-profile cases that include murder as well as attempted murder. But we will not discuss those cases as yet. So that is where we are in terms of that particular investigation. In the same month, in December, that is when Katiso Molefe was arrested, the fourth suspect. So our team has been working tirelessly on this case. The Political Killings Task Team has been working closely with the Gauteng Organized Crime Investigations Unit. And this is where their investigation has brought us today, where we've got four suspects in custody. We now know that the same firearm that killed Armand Swart is the same firearm that killed DJ Sumbody and his two bodyguards. And we now know that the same suspects that were arrested in the Armand Swart case are also the same suspects that are arrested in DJ Sumbody. What is also interesting is that the two hitmen in this particular case are also linked to the Tebogo Tobejane attempted murder. So all these three cases are linked somehow. But really well done to the team on behalf of the National Commission of the SAPS, General Fani Masemola. Well done to the team that has been hard at work. This is really a culmination of hard work and dedication. And we are hoping that these arrests will provide the necessary closure to families, as well as the fans of the late DJ, as well as the families of his bodyguards and so on. So the work continues, as I've indicated, that these firearms are being linked to at least 10 high-profile cases, most of them hits, attempted murder cases, as well as murder cases.
Thank you so much, Brigadier Mathe. I think we should bring in the spokesperson, Thank you so much for your time. Please just give us a roundup of what exactly happened in court today, in particular, of course, with these two appearances, and exactly what we can expect moving forward.
Indeed, as my colleague has indicated, that there were two separate matters. One that concerns the murder of DJ Sumbody and two other people. There we had 4 accused persons appearing in court, facing charges, amongst others, 3 counts of murder, 2 of possession of firearm, and the other of possession of ammunition. So that matter has been postponed to Tuesday the 29th. As one of the accused indicated that they wish to bring a formal bail application before court. So as the state, we were not yet ready to proceed. We are finalizing the investigation in terms of the bail application that must be heard by the court. So we have been granted that opportunity as the court to conclude those investigations, which will include, amongst others, profiling of the accused that wants to bring the formal bail application. And the second matter is the one of Tabiseng Zama, who's now accused number 5 in the sentencing docket that has Matlala and others. So she will join the rest of the group on the 26th of October 2025 when the matter returns to court.
Hindi, can I ask you, with Ntabiseng Zama, so we know she's facing charges of money laundering. Are you able to explain what she is alleged to have done?
Well, much of that information will be made clearer in court. This was just a first appearance. We are yet to hear whether or not she wishes to bring a bail application or not. So much of that information can only be divulged during that stage.
Can you clarify the issue of the 4th suspect arguing that he shouldn't be kept at Mampuru and he should be at the Johannesburg Correctional Services? What's the update there? What's the position of the state in terms of where the 4th suspect should be kept?
We have indicated in court that the 4th suspect will be kept at Mampuru, and the prosecutor indicated that there are ongoing investigations, and to secure the success of this ongoing investigation, hence the prosecution, working together with the investigating officer, concluded that it will be best for him to be separated from the other accused who are in Johannesburg prison, also known as Sun City, and the other is at Modabi Correctional Center.
Is the state willing to oppose the bail application of the 4th suspect, considering the fact that he's not in custody right now, so he does have the right to apply for the bail? How serious is that issue in terms of consideration as NPA?
He is in custody. He will be kept at Mampuru, and indeed, as a state, we will be opposing his release on bail. They are before court facing charges that falls within the ambit of Schedule 6, which are very serious offences. However, as the state, will outline our reasons for opposing bail in court.
Athlenda Mathe, I just want to bring you in one last time. In terms of the political killings task team, can you confirm that it is still operational? And perhaps can you outline the work that is being done there, particularly because in that briefing by the KZN Provincial Commissioner, he had mentioned what seems like the cases that we are seeing unfolding now.
Well, I can confirm that the political killings task team is working on old cases. It has not been taking on new cases. But I think the successes are out there for everyone to really see. We are talking about, since July 2018, more than 400 suspects. These include hitmen, alleged masterminds, hit orderers that have been arrested by the task team. More than 130 accused have been found guilty on various crimes. The recent ones, Yosindiso Magaga's killer, who was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment. We also have the ANC councillor Zakhele Kuzwayo, who was attached to the KwaMaphumulo municipality in KZN, whose killer was also sentenced recently to life imprisonment. So these two cases, the attempted murder of Teboho Tobejani, as well as the murder of DJ Sumbody and his two bodyguards, it's the work of the SAPS Political Killings Task Team working closely with other investigating teams such as your Gauteng organized crime detectives.
So no new conversations have been held about the future, about their future. As we said that it was disbanded, but you're saying it's still very much active. So there's no conversation about them being disbanded as yet, officially, within the structures of the SAPS.
Well, there is a commission of inquiry that has been established. We do have an acting minister, Minister Mantashe, but we are expecting Professor Kachalia to then lead us as of the 1st of August. I think those conversations will be taken on that level. But the work must continue, the work to ensure that we find closure for families of the victims that have died in these cases must continue. So it is on that basis that the task team is continuing with investigations and so on. So really well done to the men and women in blue, not only the political killings task team, but also Gauteng organized crime, for ensuring that they bring a watertight case that will be able to stand in court. Many are asking why did it take so long? There are cases that are easy to solve. There are those that are complex and that require time. And I think DJ Sumbody's case is one of those cases that required time because it required that we piece evidence together. And the firearms that have been linked, the AK-47 that is being linked to the Armand Swart case as well as the DJ Sumbody case, that is not the only linkage in terms of evidence. We do believe we've got overwhelming evidence over and above the firearms that have been linked against the suspects that have been arrested. So we are quite confident that the case that we have brought before court will really stand in court, and hopefully we'll see a conviction in this particular case and provide closure to the families and the fans of DJ Sumbody.